Nice to meet you. I'm Luke.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right, hello and welcome into the Rumph Day 1 live show. I'm Luke Meli, hosting you for the next hour. I'm joined by Councilman Isaiah Thomas. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. This is dope. I love it.
Of course, and I want to start with you. You do so much work in the community and focusing on the youth. What does an event like this do for the community? When you bring it into Philadelphia, this is the 20th year the Rumph Classic has come on. What does this do for the local community?
I mean, through my lens, and I can't speak for everybody, I think events like this are great for the city. It's always amazing when you can convene people in a positive space, in a positive capacity, with positive activities. And, you know, I always say all the time, Philadelphia, we love our Eagles, but we are a basketball city all day through and through. So when you can use something like basketball to bring the city together, even people who are not from Philly coming back to the city at this time. And I think everybody always loves how much the kids enjoy it. So it means a ton to me. And I think one of the things we always forget is that it's for a good cause, right? So somebody will get a free heart screening, somebody else will get a defibrillator in their neighborhood, and it's all because we were able to come together in the spirit of basketball and have a great time one weekend out the year.
It's really an incredible thing that the Rumph Foundation is able to put on the Rumph Classic, getting those defibrillators in gyms. That's really the basis of it all. Danny Rumph passing away from cardiac arrest. There was no defibrillator on the scene. Thankfully now we can save the next bright star and make that possible with these moves.
Yeah, absolutely right. And when you have work and initiatives like this, you can't really quantify the impact it's going to have. You don't know how many lives we've saved because of the defibrillators being in different spaces, because of the free heart screenings that young people are doing. You don't know how many young people we've inspired over the last, 20 years based on being in a position to meet a hero, be a part of a great moment. Those things, they change people's lives forever, and that's why we love events and initiatives just like this.
And we love that it's surrounded by basketball as well. You said it, it's a basketball town. It feels that way.
It's a basketball
city. What's your background in basketball, and how long have you been coming to the Rumph?
Yeah, I've been coming to the Rumph forever. I grew up uptown, so I grew up not far from the Rumph. I coach high school basketball. Actually, this is the first time I've been coaching 16 years. This is the first time one of my former players are actually going to play in the Rumph. So this year is 20 years, but it's special for me to see one of my guys who played for me in high school actually get to play here. So I played high school basketball myself, so a lot of the guys who actually organized the Rumph, like Sharif and Justin and Mike, all them guys, at least the public league guys, I played against them growing up, playing at Frankfurt and playing in the Sunny Hill League and things like that.
That's fantastic. Who's your guy that's going to be out there?
Oh, Khalil Turner. He's actually playing with Tony Carr, Lamar Stevens, Sharkey. He's going to be playing with them guys.
That's awesome. Do you know what team that is? Do you know
LOE, I want to say.
Yeah, LOE. Perfect.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's great, man. It's a fantastic venue. Now, you said you've been coming. This has to be one of the best venues that this
absolutely.
event is at here
I thought CCP was an amazing venue. My office was able to partner with the Danny Rumph Foundation to make that happen. I think Drexel has done a phenomenal job with this space. We've been to other venues as well, too. Our local universities have done a good job of being good partners. We've been at LaSalle in the past as well. But I do love this venue. I love this space. I'm not a big fan of the parking, but, it is what it is.
Do you have any favorite memories from any of your time coming to these past Rumph events?
It is crazy. I've been watching a lot of the old clips and stuff. And you know what? It's so tough. There's a couple years that come to mind, right? So always loved when Tyrese Maxey played. My son got to meet him. That was dope. I thought the year Jason Tatum played was amazing. But I think my favorite moments be actually things that Guy said. Like, he's so funny that, you see a lot of great plays, buzzer beaters and things like that. But I think the comic relief is something that makes it, even more phenomenal of an event than it already is. So I think those be my favorite moments, right? I remember one year Marcus Morris, he was killing everybody. He was just calling everybody baby food, baby food, baby food. You hear him today talking about people's balls. So I just love that flavor, right? Like that cultural part of basketball is so dope to me. So
yeah, there's no way to to see how good these NBA players are until you start to see them against everyday people, even college hoopers.
Yep.
The NBA guys, they'll come out here and they will just
it's a
take
big
over
difference
right away.
all day. And you see it every year, right? And that's what you love. And then the kids get to meet the pros too, right? So even while we're talking right now, just kids running on the floor, shooting the hoops, like these are moments they'll never forget. So I love it.
It's special stuff. Counselor, thank you so much for
anytime, brother. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, I'll be back. So I'll be here all weekend.
Remember, this is just day 1 of 5 here at the Danny Rumph Classic. You can tune in here for all the action. We will have so many more guests as the night goes along, and we're getting guest number 2. It comes with Stan We Trust, local DJ. We're going to get our second guest on here in just a moment. Once again, Luke Meli with you all here for the Rumph Day 1 live show. We're having so much fun. We just talked to Councilman Isaiah Thomas, and now we are bringing up our next guest. Welcome in. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going?
Stan?
Yes.
Stan, how long have you been coming here to the Rumph Classic?
20 years. I'm on year 20, just like the tournament.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I came when it first started. It was a small tournament outside of the Danny Rumph Center. Back then it was called Meli, but yeah.
And now when you see an event, you've seen this event from the very beginning until now, it's grown so much. Where have you almost seen the most growth? Whether it's the crowd, the guys on the floor, the notoriety of the event itself, it's everywhere.
It's kind of a mixture of all of it. Honestly, the players of, like when it first started with this, community guys from around the neighborhoods playing. Now you got NBA players coming. And the crowd size gets bigger every year. The energy gets amazing. The production they do every year it gets better.
And is there a favorite memory or a favorite player that you've gotten to see with your own eyes as these 20 years have gone on?
I would say when it was over at the Danny Rumph Center, when it was at Meli, it was the energy was different. Tight gym, neighborhood recreational gym, and we were literally on the floor going back and forth with the players. The energy was crazy. Marty Collins was like going off. It was a great, that was probably one of my favorite years.
That's awesome. And now, seeing it from day 1 until now, everyone here knows the reasoning behind the Rumph Classic. Obviously, to spread awareness of heart treatments for HCM and getting defibrillators into gyms. Can you speak on the work that this group has done as a whole and how they've impacted this community so positively?
Honestly, it's phenomenal of all the work that the Danny Rumph Foundation has gave all their efforts into the community. The outreach programs, going to schools. I even had them come to my school, one of my schools that I work at. They always have open arms to anything to the young kids, want to save the next bright young star, which is the main mission of the whole tournament is, looking forward to branding the youth, getting the youth better for the next situation.
Absolutely. And where can everybody find you if they come by in these 5 days? Where are they going to find you at?
I'm always front row, center court. You can always find me if you look back here. I'm always right there, center court, front row, making a lot of noise. So you'll know me if you see me.
How long have you had that seat reserved here at the Rumph Classic?
Probably the last 12 years.
That's awesome. Well, this is a new venue here for the Rumph Classic. What's it been like in this version of your center court seat here at Drexel?
The building, the venue here is amazing. I didn't even know that we had the whole upstairs area for the lounge area. The seating, everything in here. I like the dim lights around and all the bright lights only on the court. Feels like we're in the Staples Center type of energy.
Yeah, we got the setup up here. There's concessions everywhere.
Right.
We've got media, players going in and out. Did you get a chance to watch Tyrese Martin in that first game?
Yeah, we was actually going back and forth. When we see the video, he definitely came at halftime talking trash to us because we've been loud and going back and forth. But that's what we do every year. They know what it is when we come every year. Me and my friends, we literally sit there on the side. We chat back and forth with the players. They come over and shake our hands. It's every year. Like I was just telling them one of the other interviews that I had. It's basically like a family cookout every year. The energy that it is.
It's the best cookout. I mean, you're not going to get a more packed cookout. This is awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. That's all I got for you, but I really appreciate your time.
Appreciate having
me,
man.
Yes, sir. So now we will just continue to filter on these guests here as Dre Woodland is set to come up and join me next.
You got shades on and all this. Now you're going to ask me to do this.
Hello, Dre. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Dre, I'll start you off with the same question I've been asking everybody else. How long have you been coming and been a little bit of a part of the Rumph Classic?
Player-wise, I think I played like 6 summers here. More recently, we just in here with the brand One of One. We did a socks collab with the Rumph, which has been pretty successful. Last year was the first year, we're going year 2 this year, so pretty good so far.
Great. Can you tell me how that started with One of One connecting with the Rumph and working to get all the socks for these guys?
Yeah, man, just the idea. One of One, our mantra is run as one, so like a collaboration aspect with the brand. It was fitting to kind of collaborate with the biggest, hottest thing in the city every summer. And with me playing, it has a meaningful thing as far as like the time I spent here, the people that actually run the event, you know, and the community feel that you get from being here.
And can you talk a little bit about those people that set this all up? Because there's obviously a deeper meaning behind just the basketball on the floor. They're getting defibrillators into rec centers. They're helping give free heart screenings to the youth. Yeah. What have you learned from just being around them and how many people they've impacted?
Yeah, I think it's super important that community is constantly at the forefront. I think like you always hear that saying, it takes a village, and the Rumph Foundation is just a keynote aspect of what community is in Philadelphia, and they help bring a lot of us together each and every summer. You see all different types of demographics, different type of people, and then also with the events that they do during the year with, like you say, with the heart defibrillators, the AEDs, and the things that they do within the community is super exciting every year.
And how have you seen it grown? You played in it, now you're still attending. Where has all this growth been? Because you see it in the stands, you see it on the floor, and it seems like it's just everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've seen it since the beginning. Like, I've seen it ever since they've been at Meli, where you can only probably have like maybe 100, 200 people at the max, and everybody's on top of each other. Everybody's on the sidelines, or they're up top looking down and watching. Every year it just keeps progressing to the bigger events, the bigger venues, and you can just see, like you said, the different demographics. It's pulling people from every part of the city, even outside of the city. People look forward to this event every summer, and I'm glad I'm able to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now tell me a little bit more about One of One and how you got started with them.
Yeah, so One of One, like I said, our mantra is one as one. So it's a real collaborative community type brand. What we do, we're a sports apparel brand that's continuing to grow. Our main stake is with our socks. We have an elite version performance socks. We also have like a crew sock. We're trying to branch off into some other apparel lanes with like fitness. A lot of stuff just has to do with fitness and sports. We plan on reach out and connect with some other communities in the sense of like STEM stuff, ways that we can get into the community through the school system, things like that, just to continue to kind of bring things together and almost kind of mirror like the Danny Rumph Foundation, in the sense of just being a very important part of the community.
Well, you're doing a great job. I'll let you get back to the action, but thank you so much for coming on today. Appreciate you and your time.
All right, man, have a good one.
So we will continue to filter in and out the guests here. Once again, it's the Rumph Classic Day 1 live show, and we've got more guests coming on in. Coming up next, we've got Mark Champ, who's going to join the show. So, Mark, thank you so much for coming on. It's nice to meet you as we roll through day 1 of the Rumph Classic live show. What are your takeaways so far? We've seen one game. The energy's good here at Drexel. What's it been like?
I mean, I just walked in, but it's definitely alive for sure from the walk-in. I only saw the fourth quarter, and from the moment I walked in, it's definitely alive, man. It looks like it's a good event so far. The energy is high. So we're going to continue to hope this pulls through for the rest of the weekend, man.
And how long have you been coming to the Rumph?
It's been a few years. I haven't really got to experience it in full every year, but for the last 3 years consistently, I've been here pretty much from beginning to end, day 1 to day 4. Mike's a big supporter of my mom's community for catering, and we also support him for his events. So I try to do my part and show up and support.
Yeah, and tell me about what you and your mom do, or your mom helping with the catering here for the Rumph.
So for every year that he has events, this is different. We haven't done anything yet, but we'll contribute meals for the staff that are working and just making sure that they have an opportunity to eat. We know that it's a lot of on land and a lot of on feet that they got to do to get through these days. They might have a minute, they might not, but the food will always be there for them. And, that's just making sure that everybody has an opportunity to eat.
Yeah, and how did that connection get started?
So Mike is a friend of mine through another mutual friend through basketball and sports entertainment. And then we had an event. Mike liked the food. He uses my mom for his personal. And then he was like, I would love for you guys to support the Rumph and come through and cater what you can, and we're appreciative of anything, so we do it, every time he asks, we got it.
That's awesome. Do you know what food's there today?
I don't know what they have today. I do not know. I don't know if they talked beforehand. I came straight from work, changed my clothes, and that's why I'm late. But I don't know if they discussed for today. I think it might be another day throughout the weekend.
Nice. Does your mom have a specialty? Does she have one that this is her moneymaker?
Mike wants mac and cheese all the time.
That's awesome.
He wants mac and cheese, so we try to get it.
So as your mom's been bringing the mac and cheese, you've been coming and watching. What has it been like for you to watch the growth of what the Rumph Classic has become and how it just impacts so many people here in this community?
It's been amazing, man. Truly a gift. We got one of our other homies walking up now. He's probably looking for me. I have his wristband. But it's been amazing to see where it's come from the small gyms to the big gyms. Just the way that it brings the community together and the basketball community and keeping Danny Rumph names alive. It's been a big blessing for them and to the community as well.
Now, do you have a favorite memory from all the time of watching the Rumph, whether it's watching a certain guy out on the floor, a certain game, a game winner, something along those lines? Anything stick out for you?
Oh, man. So last year when Foe came back, they came back with a vengeance. That was a good one. That was a good one. LOE took it in 2022 or 2023, and then Foe came back with a vengeance last year. It was good to watch. It was good to watch to see everybody back on the court together.
Well, hopefully we get some more memories this year, Mark. Thank you so much for coming on and joining me. I appreciate you.
You got it, man. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. You
yes,
as well.
Sir.
Once again, that was Mark Champ, and now we will get on Rasul Diggins, a first-year player, graduated from UMass. Rasul, come on. Yes, sir. Grab the headset. Nice to meet you. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you, Rasul, here as we continue the live show at day one of the 20th Annual Rumph Classic. Now, Rasul, this is your first year playing in the Rumph?
Correct.
Awesome. What team are you playing for this year?
Rumph Center.
Rumph Center, okay.
Yeah.
Had that first game. Didn't quite go the way you guys wanted, but you'll get another shot tomorrow. But just being here, first-year player, what's this environment been like? What did you expect coming in, and then what has this been like now seeing it in person?
I expected fun. I had fun even though we lost. I like the freedom, the energy of Philadelphia. This is something I always wanted to play in growing up. Seeing last year Quade Green have a good year, and that's somebody I always looked up to. Just inspired me to come out here and play hard too.
And now take me through your basketball journey and your background, and then what eventually leads you here today.
I didn't start playing when I was younger, but I think around 10, 11, I went to Archbishop Wood High School. Ended there with the UConn, transferred to UMass. Ended up being a 1,000-point scorer. I had 46 points this year. That's
awesome.
That's awesome,
Yeah, and now for an event like this, it's for such a good cause as well. Getting defibrillators into local rec gyms around the country and this area. Also helping out with giving youth heart screenings to kids, because we've seen that become a more important thing. That's what the basis of this event is all about. Can you talk about the impact that an event like this has on the community and people?
I think it just brings everyone together. It's not too many times you see community in Philadelphia. We kind of get a bad rap because it's so dangerous here. But when it comes to basketball, everybody loves it, and it brings family back together. And I think that's the whole purpose of the tournament.
That's beautiful. And now onto the floor once again. There was some good talent out there already. What would you say is the best talent you've played against in your basketball career at any level, if you have an answer? And then is there anyone you're looking forward to going against here at the Rumph Classic this year?
Well, I've seen a lot of talent since playing. Like, I've seen NBA players. Honestly, we just played Reese Martin. I got a chance to play with him my freshman year. So I've seen all that in practice. I think a player I'm looking forward to playing against probably would be like Quade Green or somebody I grew up watching. So yeah, I have certain rivals.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Russell. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Have a good one, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank
you. Got it. So we continue here at day one of the Rumph Classic live show. We now have Malcolm Ellaby coming on. Malcolm, come on in. There's your headset. Malcolm, thanks for coming on. I'm Luke. It's nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, sir. Now, I've been asking everybody, what is your background within the Rumph Classic, and how long have you been a part of it in some capacity?
My background is a little bit deeper than most. I'm actually from the playground where Danny died. I knew Danny personally. It was a friend, a neighbor. He was from the same neighborhood. I was there when the tragedy happened. I lived directly across the street from the Meli, which is now the Rumph Center. So I've been in it before it was like as big as it was now. And I played in the very first tournament and when I was in high school. So I have very deep roots to the Danny Rumph tournament, and just Danny and his family, his Candy, his uncle, everyone. Mike Morak, all of these guys.
So you've got the deepest roots of anyone we've talked to so far today. Can you talk about the growth of the Rumph Classic from day one all the way here now to the 20th annual? It's grown so much for such a good cause. It's just done so much positive in the community.
It's amazing to see, like, I think our first tournament was outside. We had t-shirts, and now it's like to see what it's become. It's amazing, man. I tell Mike Morak all the time and all those guys that, you know, are a part of making this thing possible. It's like you guys doing an amazing job. It's not just a basketball tournament. It's an event for the summer. This is what you look for Philly basketball, for the kids to be able to touch, rub shoulders and take pictures with some of the NBA players and the pro guys that come out. It's just amazing how far it comes and how far it continue to go. I know Danny is extremely proud of what this has become.
Do you think Danny could have ever fathomed something like this being even possible with all of your guys' hard work putting this together at this point?
I mean, I think so, because I think Danny just knew his friends were special, right? That neighborhood always been special, and I think he, unfortunately it had happened at the tragedy of what that it did, but I think it would be possible. He got some great friends.
Now, are you taking part in any of the action today or in any of the tournament now? Or?
No, I think I'm a little bit washed up, man. I think my time is over. I might play in the alumni game to get out there, but I think my time is done. I look forward to seeing the guys now.
Absolutely. Now, you've been here since day one. Is there any memory that you have that sticks out to you as your favorite from so far, whether it's watching a certain guy, a certain game that sticks out to you?
So my memory is when we actually played. We was the first dynasty. I like to think that my Mallory team has a lot to do with a lot of why the pros started to come out, because they couldn't beat us. My favorite memory is when we was back at Mallory. It was a championship game, and if you know Mallory, it's a pretty compact gym. And in the middle of the game, it turned into a half court. It was a one-possession game, and it was completely a half-court game. It was only one side of the court, and that was it. I think there's a picture floating around, and that's my biggest memory. That, and then one time we was in a chip up Arcadia, and the line was all the way down the corner, all the way around the corner. So, again, I said I'm a part of the first dynasty, and I think I got a lot to do with why we have a lot to do with why some of these guys started to come out. They couldn't beat us.
Now, how many chips were you able to take home at the beginning of this?
I think we took home 3, but we've been in a lot. In the beginning, we was in a chip every year, and everybody was bringing all these players, and they still couldn't stop us. So, and it was just our neighborhood guys. Not that we wasn't talented, because we were, but it was our neighborhood, and they couldn't beat us. So I think we won 3 chips, but we've been in a lot of championships.
Well, you're in history forever, my friend. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you and your time, and thank you for everything you do. Yes, of course. As we continue to roll on here at day one of the Rumph Classic here for the live show, we have our next guest. It's coming on up, it's Sandy Tanner. So, Sandy, thank you so much for coming on. My name is Luke. It's nice to meet you. Now, Sandy, I know you are a champion as a coach here at the Rumph Classic before. Can you tell me about that and how you got into coaching here at the Rumph Classic back in the day?
Always was a coach, was a passion of mine since earlier after I finished college playing ball. Got with good friends of mine. My cousin kind of was the owner of a team. We put together these guys and, called it Scheme Team was the name of our brand. And, we hit the ground running, got a lot of Villanova guys from the earlier days and put together a team and kind of, won it all.
Now, there's a lot of guys that can love playing basketball, but what is it about coaching that has kept you in the game where you want to say, I want to wake up and keep coaching the next generation every day?
It's gotta be a dream of yours. It's gotta be in you, honestly. It's dynamic because a lot of these guys I also played on the same court with, and now I'm coaching them. I thought that was interesting as well. So I get a lot of respect from those guys as well because I played on the same floor as them.
So the respect is good, the level's good. That's awesome.
The respect is there. Yep.
Now, how long have you been a part of and just coming to the Rumph Classic?
Oh man, ever since probably. I want to say probably like 2000 and like early 2018 or I mean earlier than that. Like I'm lying. Like probably 2010. I'm lying. We won in 2014. So early as I can remember, I was going to the Rumph back in Mallory days. Like,
yes.
So, yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
They said you couldn't even see the sidelines back then because it was so packed.
I don't even know how I got in there still to this day. Like seriously, it's crazy.
Now you've seen it over. That's about 15 years now.
Yes.
What has the growth been like for all the work they do in the community, for the effort out on the floor? It just feels like everything continues to rise every year with the Rumph Classic.
It's amazing. I really never seen anything like it. Even though I'm a part of it, I try to bring people in just to show them how it is, you know, looking there and on the outside and the inside level too. It's amazing how they've grown every year and continue to grow. It's amazing what they do for the city.
Now, in your time, do you have a memory or a player that you watch, anything that sticks out to you as your favorite over your time at the Rumph, whether it was coaching, watching, anything of that nature?
I honestly like when the NBA guys come out only for the kids' sake. I love to see the smiles on the kids' faces. So when Tyrese Maxey came, Harden, Tatum, all of those guys, good. But I'm a basketball lifer. I'm a purist, so I love the game. You can put me, you know, in any game. I love to watch it.
Absolutely. Well,
yeah,
Sandy,
man.
thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you and your time.
You guys,
Enjoy
man.
the rest of the week.
I will.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right, that was Sandy Tanner. Now coming up next, we've got Naheem Johnson, who will come and join us and sort of wrap everything up here at day one of the Rumph Classic, as Naheem Johnson will make his way over to the guest chair and continue a great opening day. Naheem played in the Danny Rumph Youth Basketball for Sharif Hanford at Mallory. So, Naheem, thank you so much for coming on. I'm Luke. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, I want to ask you, what is your connection to the Rumph Classic and just how long have you been around here?
My uncle is Sharif Hanford, so I've been playing for Danny Rumph since I was real young. Growing up, just going to Mallory playing in the younger kids league since I was a little boy.
And now, seeing it, being at Mallory, playing there, and then now seeing what this has grown into. I mean, we're here at Drexel. We've got a Jumbotron. There's NBA players. What is it like for you to have seen this growth over this time of the Rumph Classic?
Over the years, I was able to see a lot of different pros like that we look up to. James Harden, John Wall. Like, it's just been an amazing experience growing up, just seeing this, being around basketball, being around the top of the top. Like, it's just been amazing.
Now, have you had a favorite moment or a favorite player that you've gotten to meet or interact with over this time? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Nah, it was too many to name.
And that's a good problem to have. I've met too many. That's awesome. Now, can you talk a little bit about what it's been like to see the work they do in the community with the youth heart screenings, putting these defibrillators in rec centers that didn't have them before? They're really helping out the next generation.
It's amazing. Like, really taking notice to something that's so like big that goes unnoticed. Like, it's amazing. Like, it saves a lot of lives. Like,
yeah.
It's amazing. It's nothing less than amazing.
It's unbelievable. It's a basketball town. You can bring so many people together with this sport. And how are you feeling so far? We're just in game 2 of this Rumph Classic. Has it lived up to the standard of all the others yet?
No, the first game, I don't know. I don't know. It's a blowout. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I hope it gets better.
Down the Rumph Center by about 40 points.
40, yeah.
So now we've got LOE and Rex out there. Still early in this
17,
one.
13.
Just 17-13. Plenty more to come.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to get out there on the floor?
Probably not this year.
One day?
One day, hopefully. Not this year. I don't think college players able to.
Representing the Rumph Center, you think?
Sure.
Well, Naheem, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate your time, and enjoy the rest of the night, man.
You too, thanks.
Yes, sir. So that is going to take us towards the end here of the live show from day one of the Rumph Classic. Thank you so much for tuning in for a classic that's a great cause. Once again, the Rumph Classic stemming from the Danny E. Rumph Foundation, which helps put defibrillators into rec centers around the Philadelphia area and also gives youth heart screenings for free to so many kids. It's really a wonderful event for a great cause, and we're so happy to be here. Once again, this is just day 1 of 5. Make sure to tune in for the next 4 days as the Rumph Classic rolls on. I'm Luke Meli for Allie and Ash behind the camera. We say so long, and we'll see you tomorrow night.